Hey guys, we're heading for Value Village. I picked up some sheets because we're out of sheets. And I end up spending like $40, $50 on a set of sheets. But all I need is a fitted one. That's the one I always run out of, is fitted sheets. Hey guys, Msfili in the house. What's up? Okay, so I said I want to go thrifting, and someone actually commented that. They're like, you said you're not going thrifting anymore, and the reason I had to go to the thrift store is because I need to buy sheets, because I'm not about to spend no freaking $40, $50 on sheets. Ain't happening. And I like to feel it. And most of the sheets that I get from like the store, like in a plastic, I have to open it up and ruin shit. So I was just like, whatever. Most of my sheets have come from the thrift store, and I'm okay with it. I'm not anal about that, buying sheets from the thrift store. Mattress, I would not buy from the thrift store unless it was like brand new. And sealed in plastic, but sheets, wash it in hot water. If it's white, bleach the fuck out of it and then run it through the dryer for freaking an hour on high heat and you're good to go. And I always run out of sheets, and I feel like I always have to do, like, I replace my sheets usually about every 2 weeks, every week and a half. Around that time frame is when I change my sheets, and I feel like I don't have a replace, because I only have I used to have like a ton of sheets, but I don't know where they went. Either maybe I ripped them, or maybe I gave them to my sisters. I can't remember, but I'm out, and I only alternate between two of my favorite sheets, which are like gray and white, and the white one's my favorite. And Loki has a habit of peeing on the funny thing is, on my bed, if I don't remove all my bedding and it's just the top sheet, like the fitted sheet on a mattress, Loki's gonna pee on it when I'm not at home. So I don't know why he does it. He's been doing that. So I remove everything off of my bed, like my pillows, my comforter, my flat sheet, so that he doesn't pee on my bed. And the funny thing is, sometimes I'll be like, I think there's been instances where I left it thinking maybe he won't pee this time. He peed. And then, like, he looks guilty, like he's hiding behind the table looking at me, knowing what he had done. And I used to discipline my dogs by going like this to their nose. No. But I don't really like hitting my dogs. So I usually just bring the sheet to him, make him smell it, and say no. But it hasn't helped. So, yeah. And I went to the movie. Okay, before we get to that, I bought two other things besides the sheets. I got this Coach bag for like $8. This python print, and then this cute little leather Canon digital camera case that I'm going to use for one of my cameras. This one, I think it's leather. I hope it fits. Anywho, that's all I've got. But I went to the movies on Saturday by myself, and I actually liked it. Technically it's the first time. Well, technically it's not the first time. Technically it's the second time I went to the movies alone, but the very first time was in 2001 or 2. I can't remember which year, but I had like a freaking mental emergency, and I had to I texted my friend, and she's like, I'm at the movie theaters. I'm like, I'm going to go meet you there. But I went to go see, I Know What You Did Last Summer, the reboot. The funny thing is that most of the people there were alone. I think there was like one duo that were together. But most of the people were like alone, older millennial Gen Zs that remember the original, because the original movie came out in 1997. I was 16 in 1997, and I saw the original movie in the theater because I was very much into like the slasher genre. I love horror films. I knew about the mid-credit scene because I had Wikipedia'd it, and I was like, okay. But it was a good scene too. Parts of it dragged on. The sex scene between two girls, not necessary in my opinion. And yeah, a few scenes dragged on. They could have been a little bit more fast paced, especially for a horror film. And but I overall liked it. I'd give it like an 8 out of 10. It was very nostalgic. The ending, very unexpected. That's why I give it a little bit of a higher grade. Because you're not really expecting who the killer is. And it's kind of like, oh, that's the killer. You know? But yeah, I went to like midday. There was like, the theater was empty. I think there was like maybe 8 people in there. So when I go to the movie theater, I like to sit without other people around. I like to put my shit in the seat beside me. I don't like my drink in the way of my cup holder, because then my arm rests. Like, where am I going to rest my arm? So I like to put my drink on the other side over here, and then my bag, and then if I have any other things, you know. I was like, if somebody sits beside me in this empty ass theater, I'm going to flip, okay? But yeah, I just got like a small popcorn, a large Coke Zero, and I was good to go. But I was literally done like 75% of my popcorn by the time the movie started, and that was kind of annoying. And I didn't want to get a bigger size because I'm not about to fucking fill my body with popcorn and calories when really not necessary, you know? So it's just the previews and like the ads at the beginning take up like fucking 20 minutes. It's so annoying. Anyway, yeah, that's what we did. I went to the movies alone, and I was okay with it. It was either the beach alone or the theater alone. And I was kind of weary about going to the beach alone because, like, if I bring my stuff and I'm the only person there, someone could just grab my shit and go, you know, and I have to have my shit there because, like, the keys to my car, my cell phone for an emergency, and the other thing. So it's kind of like, okay, well, I guess I'll just go see a movie by myself. And there was like this really cute black guy that was seeing the movie by himself too. He was cute. I would have dated him. I would have let him impregnate me. Yeah, tomorrow I think I'm going to go to the beach if it's not too rainy. I have plans to go to the beach with my friend, but it's supposed to be rain like 75%. So today said rain too, but like the sun is a little bit out and about in between the clouds. But I just want to go to the beach a lot this summer, guys. I am ready to. I've been to the beach once, twice, 2 beach days, 1 pool day, 1 movie date alone. That's so far what we've done this summer. Haven't traveled anywhere. I might travel in August. I'm not 100% sure though. I kind of want to do like a day trip, just fly like to Vancouver for the day, like maybe catch a really early flight, like fucking 5 in the morning, get there at like, I don't know, 8 in the morning, and then leave at like 10 p.m. at night and just spend the whole day in Vancouver and just fly back. But do I have the energy for that? Do I have the financial means for that? I don't know if I do. If anybody has any ideas how to make that happen, please let me know. Hey guys, we're at Winners. I spotted this super cute bag. Isn't this cute? Look at this. I don't think it has a long strap though, which kind of sucks, but it is so cute for $100. Here's like their beauty section. I don't know what I'm looking for really, but okay guys, I quit cigarettes, good news, but I smoke cigars now. That's all I want to smoke is cigars. Hey guys, we found one more thing. It's hot as heck. Hot but rainy. We got some sushi because I'm hungry as fuck. We got this vintage Michael Kors bag for like $15. I love vintage Michael Kors. You know it's a vintage because the pattern is different inside. It's the big circle with the MK and then Michael Kors. That's factory out, not factory out. That's a boutique bag, but boutique older Michael Kors. Yeah, I thought it was cute. I probably sell this for like $30 locally. Michael Kors doesn't really sell well for me anymore. I don't think any bag really sells well for me anymore. To be honest, I'm not a bag lady anymore. So I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna watch the new episode of Sex in the City, and just like that, I also need to watch the new episode of Big Brother. I also need to watch a new episode of Gilded Age. So I'm gonna be busy. Sorry, my nose is itchy. I'm gonna be busy tonight watching my shows. So yeah. What shows are you guys watching? Yesterday I watched Scream, Scream 2, Scream 3 back to back to back to back. I think I started at like 6 o'clock p.m. and I just kept watching and watching, and I'm like, I'm gonna watch all of them in a row. But then I ended at 3 and I didn't watch 4, 5, 6 after it. Anyhow, yeah. Tomorrow I'm gonna go to the beach, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be my 3rd time going to the beach this summer, which is very low. When I used to hang out with Dave, we used to always go to the beach like every weekend. Like, it was crazy. I think I went to the beach one summer, like July and August, with him like 20 times. It was like insanity. Anyway, guys, that's it for the video. See you tomorrow.